Well, good morning. It's a pretty nice day today. We're gonna go take a drive up in the woods, check out the Lucky S mine slash ghost town, and see if it was damaged in the Dixie fire. It's a nice sunny day today. Looks quite nice. Nice and sunny. Warm, not so much. Thermometer says 46. So still could be worse. Could be cloudy. Right?
Well, it looks nice, and we're going to probably spend a lot of time in the Jeep, so can't be nicer.
Yeah.
I think they were on both sides of the road.
Yeah, actually, it looks like the fire is mostly on the right-hand side here. It doesn't look like it's on the left. So it must have been.
Well, the trees are green out there.
Yeah, there's some green trees. It didn't look like more of an underburn there.
Look, you're catching a osprey there.
Yeah, red tail, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's a red tail. That wouldn't be an osprey.
Yeah. So you're catching it on camera.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it though, because you can't zoom in with this camera.
Oh yeah, it's a red tail.
Still a lot of green trees left. That's a good thing.
Well, on the road, they're not green in
Yeah,
there.
I know. There's some nuked areas down in there. No doubt about it. Turn off to the Lucky S. Quite a bit more damage up in here, a little farther up the road than that last segment of video. Some areas that pretty well nuked out, like this one. Yep, this is the upper part of Peters Creek. This is one of the tributaries off of Peters Creek. Yeah. That's looking right down Peters Creek drainage right there. And completely nuked out. Looks like the whole drainage burned out. I don't think there's a whole lot of green left in there. Coming down here to where the road crosses Peters Creek. Lucky S mine is up that way. And this is Peters Creek. Got a little water in it. Pretty well burned up though. Just looking across the Peters Creek drainage. Peters Creek is down in here in the bottom. And the hillside is pretty well cooked. Still some green patches, but for the most part, pretty well nuked out. Especially on that ridge over there. Getting close to the Lucky S. A lot of green trees in here, so that's a good sign. There's some of the diggings from the mine right there. I'm not seeing any buildings though. Yeah. Not looking good. No, yep, burned down. Yep, 3, 4 buildings here, and they're all burned down. There's one right there. There's one over here on the left. There's one right there. There's 2 over here. Boy, what a shame. That's where the big barn was, right there. Big log barn. And then there was a cabin right here. And then there was this log building over here that had the machinery in it. Completely burned down. Yeah, real shame. The Dixie fire just pretty much erased much of the history on the Plumas. A plate or something. It's a metal plate. Yeah, this was a winch building, I think, where looks like there was a cable there that stretched over to where that hole is, where all that metal is right there. And that was the pit, or that was a shaft going down in there. First time we came here, you could actually walk into this building. Then the roof collapsed. And now, of course, it's all history now. We have pictures of it. It's a good thing. This is a good little, cute little cabin too. That was over here. These buildings are still here, so that's a little bit left. There's 3 buildings here, and they're all still here.
Hotel's burned.
No, the hotel's there.
No, it's been burned on the side.
I don't see any burned. I don't see anything burned. No, all these buildings are intact, as much as they were before. So that's a good thing. That's the old hotel. We don't know what these other buildings were, but at least they're still intact as much as they were last time we were here. There's another building over here that I think was the kitchen. Looks like it's got a, if you go inside, there's a, which we have many times, there's like a kitchen setup deal in there. Kettle Rock Pass, 7,000 feet. Pretty slippery here, a little slimy mud. This is all pretty well burned down in here. Got a little ice on Taylor Lake here. Yeah, burned a little bit around Taylor Lake. Taylor Lake was spared by the, pretty much spared by the Moonlight Fire, but the Dixie Fire had a lot bigger impact on it. Anyway, old Taylor Lake. This is the Taylor Lake Road coming up from the road that goes to Antelope Lake. We're going out that way, so got pretty well burned. Boy, this area just got devastated. Complete disaster area. There's nothing left here. 100% mortality. Pretty sad. Used to be a real pretty little drive coming down here and going up. Yeah, here's a little green spot in the devastated area. This is what the whole road used to look like. Not gonna last, looks like, though. Looks like we're coming to some more nuked areas up ahead. They're coming up on the junction of the Beardsley Grade Road. And turn left here, you go down toward Antelope Lake, hit the paved road, turn right, which is the way we're going, and you go back toward the Beardsley Grade. Looks like they cleared this area out pretty good when the fire was happening. They must have gone in here and opened this up. Anyway.
So, oh, look, there's another great big one out there.
We're looking at a buck right there. There's a buck. Probably can't see in this video, but it's got a nice rack on him. There's another one. That might be a doe over there. No, that's another buck. There's another one over there in that area. Cool.
Okay, now you can count. The sun's on it.
He's rubbing. He doesn't seem to be too concerned about us being here.
You see?
Yeah,
Can
I
you see all the points?
Yeah, I can.
There's a bunch of points.